Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Now this is exciting. Yeah, I know it's backwards. Ooh, Natasha Denona. This is the Pastel palette, and background is pink, pastel pink. So I thought, let's go back to pink background. I'm not really sure that I like the black one, so I thought it's a good idea to return to pink. Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome to another exciting video. And this is, well, yeah, no, that's not exciting. This is exciting, so welcome to an exciting video. Before we dig into this palette and create a beautiful look, I hope that you will join my family here on YouTube if you haven't done that before, and hit the notification bell. That way you know when I'm uploading a new video. So I showed it to you when I unboxed my Cult Beauty package, which was basically this and a few samples. So I got so excited about this color palette. This is just gorgeous. Can you see that beautifulness? I've been staring at it since then and been wanting to play with it, but on the other hand, not really wanted to play with it just because I don't want to ruin all these beautiful things that's going on here. Now I understand that there are people who really likes this palette and people who really doesn't like this palette. So far color scheme is perfect, and now let's see how it performs on the eyes and create a pastel-y look. Yeah, let's do that. But before we start, we need to prime. I've been playing with this Kaleidos recently. This is the eye primer Tone Activator eye primer in the shade No Shade. So I'm not really sure if there is a shade. There is nothing written here, so I don't really know. I keep it in the packaging because it is so runny and I'm so scared it's going to, you know, mess everything up. So this is how it looks like, and you can see here that this is how it looks like. So I'm just adding, and I took a very small amount and it's enough for both eyelids, and even I think it's too much. I just took a tiny bit from here, the cap. And no, it's not the cap. What is it called? The nozzle, I guess. So I just took a tiny bit and it's enough for both eyes. And just because, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit runny, so I do prefer to keep it in its box. So eyes are prepped and ready to go. Okay, I have to be honest with you, I haven't decided what to do. I'm deliberating for about half an hour, so a bit more, 40 minutes, what to create. And I think I'm going to go pink, just because of the background. So I decided right now it's going to be pink. So I'm going to start with Feather. Feather is this shade here. I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush and add it. Okay, first time. Yeah, let's see how it performs. Well, I bought it, I have to use it. Now if you saw my last video when I unboxed it, which was yesterday, I didn't want to touch it because it looks so beautiful and I didn't want to ruin it. So I haven't opened it yet till now. No, I opened it yesterday and I'm just playing with it now. And I can see now that the lipstick that I chose maybe will not fit this look, because it's going to be pink and my lipstick is a bit peachy. Okay, so what do I think about the first shade? Great. Creamy, matte, very easy to use. The color on my eyes is the same as the color on the pan. No complaints. Now let's dig into Bora, which is the dark plumpy shade here. Can you see that? Yeah, so I started with this in the crease or above the crease, and now this is going to be in the outer corner, taking the same brush. Let's see how it will perform. So I'm just adding it. No, not the correct brush, but I do like what is going on here. Even though it's not what I planned, but I do like the result. So this is why it's so much fun playing with makeup. You're not always sure how it will turn out, even if you're planning and planning. So this shade looks really dark in the pan. I'll show it to you again. Yeah, did it zoom in? Yeah, so this is the shade, and it looks super dark in the pan, and it's super buildable. So I added a bit more. So not using it as I planned, I'm just adding it onto the crease and a bit above the crease. So this is a perfect brush to apply in the crease, even though it's a bit big. This is, I think, yeah, by BH Cosmetics number 5, but the series, I think it was Gold Signature or something like that. Totally forgot. Okay, now I really want to play with this shade here. I'm not really sure it's going to work out, but this shade looks so beautiful. Just beautiful, and I like that she put it in the center. Now this is a shimmer, and I took such a little amount, and let's just press it at the outer corner. I did took a very small amount. This is so beautiful. Oh my god. Now look at this color here. Very different than the color on my brush, which is definitely clean. Let's just show that to you. I took this shade, and this is how it looks like on the brush. This is how it looks like in the pan. So different. Not in a bad way, just different. So far, I love it. But it's not very pigmented. I'm not getting any pigment, so let's move to the fingers. Oh, okay, definitely should be applied with a finger or a damp brush. I do prefer using my fingers. Now definitely, look at that, this is gorgeous. On this side I need a tiny bit more, and I think This shade is a pink with a gold undertone. It is just gorgeous. Let's just put that aside and swatch. Ready? Okay, this is beautiful. And I love it on the eyes as well. Okay, so far I used 3 shades and I definitely like them all. Let's just, you know, since we're playing, let's take Bellini, which is the peach color here, next to, oh, I didn't even say the name of the middle shade, which was Starlet, but now I'm using Bellini, which is a very nice peachy shade, and I'm just adding it above, just to use more shades. I don't know if it helped, but we can definitely see a tiny bit of peach. Okay, now I have 2 options for a shimmer shade. I have this shimmer here, or this shimmer here, or this shimmer here. Pink shimmers. Let's swatch them and make a decision. So this is Dainty and this is Duet. So Dainty is this, okay, and this is Duet. Think the Duet is a bit purpley. Can you see that? This is Duet, which is a bit more purple shade. Let's go with Dainty. No, Dainty was the purple one. So Duet. Let's take it on my finger and just add it okay, nothing on my eyelids, but you can see it on my finger, but it doesn't stick to the eyelid. Now this is the same thing that happened to me with the Xanadu palette that I have by Natasha Denona. Okay, here it's much better. Oh, okay, it's my mistake. Duet is this shade, which is purpley. I should have used Dainty, which is this one. I took the wrong shade. Yeah, I definitely took the wrong shade. Yeah, I took this one. Yeah, I definitely took the wrong one. So this is Duet. On my hand it looks perfect, this shade here. I enhanced the color with the leftovers on my finger, but on my eyelids not so much. On my hand it swatches beautifully, but on my eyelids it's just not working. Maybe I need some setting spray. So let's try it again. So I'm going to take from Duet. It's not the color that I wanted, but you know, I already took it. Let's take a setting spray. Spray my finger. And maybe it will be... No. It is not better. Definitely not. Yeah, it is. No, my bad. So I need something damp for this one. Maybe it is cream to powder. It looks cream, but it turns into a powder. Maybe that's why. Okay, now I have to add from Dainty. So let's switch a finger and let's just add something from Dainty in the middle of the lid. I think I need to spray that also. I need to spray that finger as well. And in the middle, well, it definitely needs a spray. Just with my finger, it's not enough. But this color here definitely was enough. I just hope that my battery will last because it suddenly decided to blink. Okay, now let's use something on the lower lash line. I haven't used this pink. Tulle. I haven't used Tulle, which is this shade here, Tulle. This is a matte. Let's add it to the lower lash line. Where is my favorite brush? This one needs to be cleaned. My favorite brush, where are you? Which is rougher number 2. I don't remember that it's in the cleaners. But I can't find it. Where is it? I didn't find my, I don't know where is it. My number 2 refer brush. I'm just taking a simple BH Cosmetics and I'm taking Tulle and adding it to the lower lash line. Back, I had to change my battery, so I decided to zoom you in, so all of a sudden you're seeing me closer, but I really wanted to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. So I didn't like this brush and I can't, oh, guess who I found? Rougher number 2. Woohoo, it was hiding. Okay, so I've been never so excited finding a brush. So let's take my small mirror, and everything wants to fall down so I can see and you can see. So I'm just applying it under my eye. This is a matte. And you can see that this is the perfect brush to use under your eyes. In my opinion, I love this brush for the under eye. Now I need a white something in the inner corner, and I have Illusion. Illusion is this white here. We can see that. So I'll take in the same brush, just tipped it to the other side, and my mirror has moved. So I'm just adding it to the tear dot, and you can see, so it's perfect. Where's the light? This is just perfect. Okay, this is the final look. I just need to add some mascara, but before I do, this is the final look. What do you think? Okay, so I will add some mascara and I will be right back, and I will share my thoughts from this palette. First impression. I will be right back. I'm back. I added mascara and a cream pencil on the waterline. So this is the final result. Well, I do like how it turned out. I think it's really, really beautiful. Look at these beautiful swatches. So it definitely swatches magnificently. So that's for sure. Let's take this out of the equation. It swatches perfectly. But on the eyes, I'm missing the wow factor. I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I think it is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And I really like the result, but it's not a wow. I was speechless when I opened it and I watched the shades. I was speechless. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. When I look at it now, and I think it is gorgeous. I mean, this white is a duochrome for sure, and the middle shade Starlet is gorgeous, and all of these shades are just magnificent. These shades are magnificent. There is nothing bad to say about them. The color scheme is perfect. I stared at it yesterday when I opened it. I stared at it for a solid half an hour. And I just looked at it and I was amazed. And it looked really, really beautiful and definitely worth the £50 that I paid. However, it's not wow like I expected it to be. It's beautiful, but it's not a wow. And I expected a wow. I definitely expected a wow, and I didn't get it. And that's a bummer. So, the mattes are extraordinary. The shimmers, I am thinking deja vu. It's the same thing that happened to me with the Xanadu palette. I love the mattes, but the shimmers, less. And here is unfortunately the same. I love the mattes. I think they are beautiful. The shimmers I like a tiny bit less. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to use this palette. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to create beautiful looks using this palette, because I'm definitely will, for sure, because the color scheme is just really extraordinary in my opinion. I know that there are some people who will disagree with me, because as I said at the beginning, there are people that really, really likes this palette and people that really, really hates this palette. So I love it. I think it's beautiful and perfect, but is that what I expect for a $65 palette or £50? Not really. I do expect more. I do expect the wow factor. When I am paying a lot of money, you know, at that price I can buy maybe 5 ColourPop palettes. Grosso modo, depends which palette. Maybe even 6 palettes that are the mini ones that cost $10. I can buy a lot of things at $65. When I spend $65 for my own money, I expect more. I expect the wow factor, and there wasn't a wow factor. It's beautiful, it's pretty, but I can find other palettes in my collection that give me the same result. Okay, so this is my honest opinion. Bear in mind, this is just a first impression. Maybe a second impression, third impression, fourth impression, I will change my mind. That can happen as well, but so far I liked it. I will give it an 8 because I really like the color scheme. I like the mattes, I like the color scheme, I like the color scheme, and I think that's a lot because the color scheme is phenomenal in my opinion. But I didn't really like the shimmers. Maybe I'm not using them correctly. That's also something to keep in mind. So this is why I said this is just first impression. Maybe I didn't use it correctly. Maybe you need to do something. I don't know what, really, because I did try with my finger and a wet finger. And did I use a brush? Yeah, I used the brush with this brush with the middle shade. So maybe a wet brush. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's try with a wet brush, you know, so I'll know that I covered all the bases. So let's take Dainty. This is a dry brush, yeah. So I'm just packing up some. I packed up a lot of material here. Let's take a different setting spray. Maybe the setting spray. You know what? I'll even take my Too Faced one. Hangover 3-in-1. Which has the horrible sprayer in the world. So let's try now. Well, it's definitely better with a wet brush, not a wet finger. It's definitely better, but still it's not the wow I was looking for. I'll just show you up close. This is the look after using the wet brush. So I don't know. I will keep trying, I will keep playing with it. Maybe we'll do more looks on YouTube, maybe I will do more looks on my own. I don't know yet, it's too soon to know. But I will keep playing with it, and if I will change my mind, we will see later on. Well, if you enjoyed this video, ooh, and these beautiful swatches, as I said, it swatches beautifully, and I like the color scheme, and I like the mattes, just the shimmers. I'm having a problem with Natasha Denona's shimmers. I don't know why. Like this video if you enjoyed this content, if you enjoy my opinion, if you enjoy watching me create this look, if you want to see more, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave and join my family here on YouTube. And with that all said, I will catch you all in my next video. Bye. Just, we have to see that again, right? Yeah, we'll do bye like this. Bye.